you wonder what it's like to have more time for yourself. I want to learn new side hustle. I want to read more self-development books that help me improve my life daily. I want to be more active and take up on running, but I've realized that I can't do them with the state of how I am after work. So there's no way I can fit all of that in. So it got me wonder, what can I do to create more time in my life to work when I am the most productive? And that's when I come to a concept that actually the time that I could start implement building a habit of waking up at 5 a.m. to allow myself to have more time. And trust me, this simple change can make the whole world of difference. And let me tell you why. Waking up at 5 a.m. can give you the time of no disturbance that allows me to brainstorm and think clearly, organize my day. Something that I find super difficult is that I have to hold myself accountable for it. Because if we just live up to our gym mode, it will always going to kick in first, and who doesn't want to hit that snooze button? Especially in the winter when it's really cold and dark, it takes a strong courage to wake up and turn that alarm clock. By building the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. that my biological clock is already used to that rhythm of going to bed early and waking up early, to allow me to maintain this habit so I do not have to wait for my willpower to kick in. To make waking up at 5 a.m. a breeze, I have incorporated some of the valuable lessons that I've gathered from reading through the book called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Lesson number 1 that I've tried so far is the 20-20-20 formula that I have tried to use the first hour of the morning when I wake up from 5 to 6, and Robin Sharma called that the victory hour. And in that victory hour, the hour is divided into 3 20-minute sections in which I use the first 20 minutes to do meditation to ensure that I regulate my breathing, especially in the morning when the environment is super quiet. I find it's really easy to not get distracted and just dive deep into that mindfulness meditation. The second 20 minutes I tend to do some gentle exercise, or if I don't have to commute, Tristan and I tend to play badminton or tennis in the morning. And the last 20 minutes of my victory hour will be spent on reflecting on what do I want to achieve on that day, on where I am in life, what is the highlight do I have on that day. The time when I do my reflection is also the time when I ask myself, what do I feel grateful for? For me, from my own experience, as we are chasing the next desire, I guess that's the beauty of life, is the continuation of improvement that we all should aspire to be. But sometimes when you are stuck in that desire, it's really easy to feel stressed out. Having that moment when I can reflect and feel grateful for the thing that I already have. Sometimes I might take it for granted, and I feel that sense of achievement as long as I sustain this 20-20-20 formula. Everything else will be a bonus. How can I build a 5 a.m. waking up routine to become an early riser? I know that I need to establish a stable sleeping routine and build that habit into my life. So I've been doing it for 12 years now, and I know that I perform better in the mornings. So my body is used to the waking up early. I try to stick to the schedule of going to bed between 9 to 10 and waking up around 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning. Apart from having a proper routine, having a proper alarm clock will also help you build a 5 a.m. waking up habit. And what I found for myself is that I used to use Alexa to set an alarm, but we find that my gym can just kick in, Jim would just want to snooze, so we would just tell Alexa to shut up. Together with having Alexa to set an alarm, we also have a physical clock in our bedroom. If I use my phone as an alarm clock, I would leave my phone somewhere further away from my bed so that it forced me to wake up to turn it off, and by the time I wake up, my frontal cortex would be kicking in and know
that absolutely it's time for you to wake up to work on yourself. This is a time that you have totally control and no disturbance, and you know that you will perform the best. If you want to build something for yourself, you better get up.
Another principle that I've gathered from reading through the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma is to invest on your personal development. I am one of those that I'm just obsessed with maximizing what I learn, and I feel like the more I know, the better the quality of life that I will have. All of a sudden I have all of this spare time, why not make the most of it? And I love reading books, so I would buy multiple books and have it in my library to give me the encouragement that I should wake up, because if I want to finish the book quickly, then I better get up early to allow myself to have time for it, because if I go to work, have an hour lunch break, it's gonna fly by. And research have shown that if we keep learning, we'll keep our brain young. And people used to have a myth that our brain will slow down as we get older, that we can combat that process by continuously learning. And I'm really glad to be in the profession as pharmacy, when it's a must for us to constantly learn and ensure that we keep up to date with our knowledge. And not just pharmacy, I can also learn other skills, podcasts, books, and endless amount of information that I can get access to. And I just needed more time for it. Waking up early will allow me to do so. And everything is readily available free on the internet. So why not maximize it and put that investment into ourselves? In my first victory hour, I do not allow myself to check on my phone. That time is for me only to work on myself. We are living in the world when we are constantly bombarded with notification on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You tell me, all of these social media will keep you busy, and your brain lets you expand and become the best version of yourself, but proper force to build that brain, because that brain would want to keep you in that comfort zone, to keep you getting the next hit of dopamine through scrolling through notification, that bad habit. And I just have to tell myself, I own my morning, and I'm going to enjoy to do the thing that I love, to ensure that I'm ready for the day, and the world can just wait until I'm ready. Remember, being consistent and committed is the key, and eventually you will build that habit. That with one habit, gradually over time you can start adding more, and eventually you will feel the tremendous benefits that by just having this extra hour can bring into your life. I've mentioned about high performance habits in my previous video, and I want to touch upon that concept again, because we are our habit. So when we are young, let's try to incorporate all of these high performing habits into your life, because it will put it in the projection for a successful life. So waking up at 5 a.m. has truly transformed my life by working on 4 internal empires that described by Robin Sharma, which is heart set, health set, mindset, and soul set. And just as Robin Sharma put it, take an excellent care of the front end of your day, and the rest of your day will take care of itself. Own your morning, elevate your life. Thank you very much for listening. If you have learned even just one single lesson from the video, and if you are new to the channel, why not subscribe to my channel so I can share this lesson to many more people, so we all together can embrace this life full of possibility. And stay tuned to the next video when I go back to my book series on the books I want to read before I turn 30. And linking to this video, I'm going to expand some lessons that I've gathered from reading through The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, when he analyzing how habits is formed and what can we do to build good habits, also break the habit that limiting our life. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Take care and goodbye.